So that's it. That's the entire EA banning saga.
For now.
For now. So what the fuck?
Indeed.
I know EA has been universally known as the royal douchebags of the gaming industry since they became publishers or whatever. I mean,
like douchebag and stereo.
it's like between the DRM and the obvious corporate greed and corruption and influence they have when it comes to the games and the people developing under them. It's I mean they're royally fucking douchebags. They're douchebags of the gaming industry and a goddamn cancer on it. But then this happens. Not only is EA, I mean, with their current douchebagginess, that we can, okay, fine, we'll tolerate you because you just happen to have developers that make good games. Sometimes. But now, if you so much as get banned on any forum that is in term connected to EA, like BioWare's forums, you will get a ban from the forums for X amount of time, or permanently, as it seems right now. And not only will you be banned from that forum, you will also have no access to your games that you bought with your hard-earned money, the money that you bled and sweat for, depending on your job.
Or stolen, broke out of bank, but
money. This is your hard-earned money being literally highway robbed from you out of something that you technically legally own because you paid money for it. That's usually how business works, right? You bought something, it's yours. You use it how you see fit within certain restrictions, like you don't use it to kill somebody. Obviously,
buy a game, I don't see any little little piece of paper that comes in the box or with the download that says, by buying this game, we are from here on out allowed to ban you from this or this site, or to completely restrict and remove ownership of this game from under your nose.
Well, apparently EA does do that. Apparently they do have. I think they do have writing of it for their games.
I'm kind of surprised that the EA corporation, we could call it, that they've been under the radar, you could say, for this the whole time. While PS3 system, for example, after the day got hacked, people went like Hawkeyes when they saw that new little rule they tried to fit into the whole new system, where they basically tell you to not be allowed to say anything against us, and we can do anything we want with your own money, accounts, and etc. etc. That got shut down pretty easily, but this is a lot of BS in the horse.
Yeah, this is royally BS, and slightly off topic, but if anyone's been paying attention to the government right now in terms of the National Defense something bill, the NDAA, they're
turns America into a battlefield and says any American can be classified as a terrorist.
Yeah, how anyone in the and even in the U.S. can be arrested, incarcerated, permanently even, tortured, even killed, at the discretion of the military if they find that you are a terrorist or anti-government, or just whatever reason they want. This right here that EA is doing in regards to foreign bans and cutting off your entire catalog of games for almost any reason, it looks like right now, this is a kind of interesting parallel to that situation in the government right now. So if anyone wanted to see a vision of our immediate future in the U.S. regarding NDAA, if anyone wanted to see a interesting parallel to that, this is it right here. This thing with EA. This is what our government will be doing to us, but on the extreme scale.
Fuck Skynet. We've got fucking SOPA to worry about.
Skynet. I'd rather have Skynet. Unless it makes things happen.
Skynet
is aware.
Big brother.
But yeah, this is douchebag on such a high level. Yeah, what are the people of EA thinking here? Are they really... They've got to have some really fucking big balls, or they just lost all their moral compasses to do this kind of shit. Because, I mean, there is trying to... I don't even know what they're doing here. Why would you? Just why?
I mean, let me sum it up this way. It's like having good intentions, but ultimately it's morally just not fucking right.
No,
It's like saying
there's
good
Kota.
we're gonna cut back on paper costs by you know, it's like we're saying we're gonna cut back on paper costs by shipping out our games wrapped in live puppy and, you know, wrapped in skin from puppies.
Oh,
It's just
that would be
morally wrong.
funny. That would give PETA a reason to. That would be funny if EA did that, because then they'd have PETA running down their throats.
And I would for
They
once
just banned
actually
him.
not have anything against PETA. For once.
Yeah, that would be the single greatest contribution PETA has done to the world.
But not nearly enough for all the downhill sad they made in the whole freaking
Unfortunately, Kota, there is nothing good intentioned about what EA is doing here.
So, they have good intentions for themselves, but not for the general
That doesn't count as good intentions. Good intentions for themselves is douchebaggy. Good intentions would be
That's just it. It's douchebaggy.
Yeah.
They have no good intentions for anyone else or everyone else. It's just, it's like, hey, I'm kind of going to shoot you in the foot and take your wallet.
And I'll do it repeatedly.
Repeatedly.
I'm gonna kick you in the dick repeatedly.
God damn it. I don't see the logic in this. Whoever the fuck is in charge of EA, you sir,
madam.
you
He
sir,
deserves to have icy hot thrown in his crotch.
you sir or madam are going to burn in the deepest pits of gaming hell when you're dead.
Or better yet, we can always think that the devil always needs a taco and needs one repeatedly. Send you over there. Have a little good
Because this is stupid. You are. If I really do hope that EA continues to get more douchebaggy from here, because the moment that you gamers out there, the moment you gamers realize that EA is a goddamn cancer on the gaming industry as a whole, the moment you realize that, Jesus fucking Christ, why am I even supporting these assholes?
And then you have actually a reason to look at the intro of some of their games where they say EA Sports and it's in the game. Because they basically tell you, hey, this game got cancer.
EA DRM, it's in the game.
I mean, this EA doesn't make games anymore. I would like, the only game that they are capable of making now is fucking Madden. That's all they make is Madden. The only thing EA does these days is publish games. You got Dead Space, which is not made by EA. It is published by EA. It is made by Visceral Games, I believe.
Yeah, Visceral.
Yeah, Dead Space is made by Visceral. If Visceral was under any other publisher, like, you know, let's just say, for the sake of example, Valve. Valve published Dead Space instead of EA. You know, it would still be Dead Space, but it probably wouldn't have half the bullshit thrown into Dead Space, like DRMs and bullshit DLC practices. There would be different things in the
It
game.
would also have a push-to-talk button for the speech and multiplayer. I mean, ever want to do a Dead Space 2 multiplayer game?
Kota?
Okay, leave a comment if it's true.
Kota?
Hold on. I
Kota?
gotta get this off my chest.
Kota, I'm going to correct you before you say something more stupid. The push-to-talk button, that's a developer issue. That's not a publisher issue. That's not EA's fault.
You don't know that.
I do know that.
So we just proved Kota's an idiot.
I think you just shot his heart, mate.
That would be Visceral's game fault for not programming in a push-to-talk button.
But hey, let's not bring them into this discussion. This discussion is in a whole other level than them. They published.
Yeah.
They made a good game.
There are a lot of good games under the EA banner, and most of those tend to be, and pretty much all those, most of them tend to be from BioWare. BioWare is under the EA logo, unfortunately, and I kind of see like a kind of slight deterioration in the quality of BioWare's games while being under EA. I point at the changes between Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2. I mean the action gaming prospect probably could have been better, but the story and everything is just really balls for Dragon Age 2. It doesn't feel like Dragon Age.
Downscale drudgery.
Yeah, and I can only imagine it's because that. I can only imagine it's because of pressure from EA wanting to get more money in their goddamn pockets. Because, you know, oh shit, Dragon Age Origins was such a fucking hit. They want the sequel now. Get the fucking sequel out. We want more money so we can buy our Mercedes-Benz and our yacht and our 1,500 condo thingy-majigger. It just, I don't know.
Money! We're gonna spend all this on...
We've got to have money.
I can only say one thing to this is that whenever you want me to open the can of worms, just be warned. I got a big one.
Yeah, Beta's got a big one. So we'll be going into Beta's EA bombshell.
I'm gonna save it for after Microsoft, because after Microsoft, that's when I open the can.
After our next story, okay, we'll have the epic Betaflex nuclear war holocaust explosion spectacular platinum CSI edition. In a little bit, probably within the next 2 parts. So, with that said, we will return to this extraordinarily long, probably needlessly long, Mystery Chaz Theater, Rage Edition, Platinum.
When we return, I shall divide and conquer the earth.
When we return, you'll all see the dong tuna.
P.S. The Swedish man over here is Swedish.
Right. We'll be back after these commercial breaks.
Cue the deadly premonition.
And guess what? As soon as you said that, and the video ends as soon as you release it, I bet there's going to be an EA game commercial. I just bet.
I would hope not. By the way, we're still recording.
Oh. Son of a...
Yeah. Wait till I end the music to start talking. Intentional bloopers. Okay, really, we're going off this time.
Bye-bye.
Uplink. Chaz, cue the deadly premonition music. I need
God damn it, Kota!